can't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Miami Heat here in Miami. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. We've got Wade. Marion is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kareem, and it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And for Miami, we've got Derrick Rose. Duncan out there with Adebayo. Then it's James. And it's Ryder in at the shooting guard position. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Just 5 to shoot. A floater, and James with a nice bucket inside. LeBron's got the first points on the scoreboard for Miami. Outside Griffin. Wade surveying the D to the middle. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Wade.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's James. To the paint, deflects the pass. Griffin with the steal. Marion outside, inside. Here's Wade. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
LeBron passes to Ryder. Griffin against Duncan. It's good.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now here's Marion. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Wade with no one around. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Just beautiful teamwork right there. Adebayo with perfect timing on that jump.
Marion setting the pick for Wade. Lays it up off the glass.
And you gotta like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now here's Rose. His last outing he had 8 points. Pass to Duncan. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Morant finds Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Wade. Wade missing again.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the miss by Ja Morant. And here's LeBron outside. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The wide open look here for Marion. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ryder, then the pass to Rose. The shot's good.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Morant outside. To the inside. Here's Unreal.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T.
Yeah, coaches love seeing Adebayo facilitating.
Here's Wade. This game we saw him score 13. Pass to Marion. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Over Adebayo. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist by Marion.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
Now Duncan. Shoots over Griffin. Duncan with the bucket.
Yeah, you got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. And Morant's got the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 1. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one. He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And the basket by Wade. Wade's got his second bucket of the night. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for San Antonio?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the Heat pick up 2. The shot by Marion, no good. From deep, LeBron hands it from downtown. LeBron's got 7 points. And the Spurs with possession. 4-point game. Wade outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That shot off the mark. Miami's on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Heat moving the ball around. Duncan with a screen on Marion. Here's James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Let's go, fans. Give it up for your Heat High Squad. Show some love for your Heat High Squad.
Look now for San Antonio. Michael Red's checked in for Marion. And it's Harper in for Morant. And the first one at the line is good. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
Now, here is Red. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate. Put it down hard. Watch out below. Woo.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Griffin against Adebayo. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Adebayo. Griffin, Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Hayward passes to Marbury. Outside Harper. Outside Griffin. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. The Heat leading by 4. Outside, Adebayo. Three-pointer, Hayward trains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
San Antonio's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Harper the pass to Griffin. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
From deep, James. And it's Wade with the rebound.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Heat with some changes. Stoudemire comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Rose in for James. Off the inbound. The shot by Wade, no good.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Red with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Red misses. Miami leading by 5. Bucket is good. Hayward's got 5 points so far.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
The 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Spurs trail by 7. Morant left side. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Good.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Miami. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade, and it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
So tough to contain Derrick Rose. He's got it all. Size, quickness, and an airtight handle.
Wade outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Count that one. And it's a 9-point Miami lead.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Morant against Rose. And that one's good. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Pass to Stoudemire. Over Abdul-Rahim. And Stoudemire, the bucket on the assist by Rose. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Heat. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Michael Redd, Ja Morant. He's out there with Harper. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Abdul-Rahim in at the four-man position. Spurs trail by 9. Down low. It kicks to Drummond. And he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got his first points of the game.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Rose finds Adams. Hayward outside. Launches it. Marbury, good. Marbury's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Pass to Stoudemire. Stoudemire setting the pick for Hayward. Over in the corner, Rose. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the jam by Stoudemire.
And Stoudemire is just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
Harper the pass to Drummond. And here's Morant. No good on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Rose surveying the D. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. checked in for the Heat. And San Antonio also making a switch. Marion's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rose against Harper. Rose, no good. Spurs trail by 10. It's Morant in the corner. To the middle. Out to Marion. Shot clock at 3. Carries it from three-point range. Marion's got 6.
And it's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
Rose passes to Adams. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Morant. Here's Red. Back to Morant. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Marion, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Rose gets to Hayward. Hits good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Marion dishes to Red. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Heat leading by 10. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stoudemire, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Rose. Adams with the screen on Harper. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Adams.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Different look for Miami. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Adams. And it's LeBron in for Gordon Hayward. San Antonio also making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Michael Redd. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Harper. Wade outside. Out to the wing. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Stoudemire kicks to Rose. No one near James as he lets it go. Here's Duncan. Got it! Duncan down low.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. It's hauled in by the Heat. Duncan's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here is James. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Spurs trail by 12. Wade outside. Pass to Morant. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Three-pointer. Wade. That shot no good. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you guys.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Here's Abdur-Rahim, guarded by Stoudemire. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Spurs passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And here's Rose. Inside, here's Stoudemire, and Stoudemire slams it in.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for John Morant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Utah Jazz. Mr. Red. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. 5 to shoot. Tall for run. And yes, it's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12 in the game.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
James finds Stoudemire. Stoudemire with a screen on Wade. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Mr. Red. Abdul-Jabbar against Duncan. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Red. Marion outside. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. No good on that one. Miami leading by 14. Here's Ryder. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Duncan with the screen for Stoudemire. Over Marion. Stoudemire, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Back to Duncan. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, it's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Marion outside. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on James. Oh, the Kareem up high for the alley-oop.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Duncan outside. Pass to James. No good there. Good work defensively by Marion.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. Marion's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat leading by 12. Pass to Ryder. They set the screen. Duncan outside. Here's Ryder. Adams with the screen on Wade. Ryder. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wade. A slam dunk by Wade.
Stylish slam by Dwayne Wade. Never one to pass or a chance to make a statement.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Adams. Here's Marbury. Here's Ryder. Sean Marion grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the field.
And so it's Miami with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, the intensity has been there defensively. Are you pleased with what you've seen?
Well, they're going to continue to attack. I mean, that's the identity of their team. They're not going to stop, and the ability to finish our defense with rebounds will be important.
You have to match their resiliency. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Miami Heat.
They're dominating on the backboards, just having their way out there, Shaq.
Out-muscling, out-tussling, out-fussling, out-schmuscling. It's no wonder why they're in front.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Papa No Look 3 is curious as to whether Shaq could have made it as a stretch 5.
Look, there's an easy way to answer that. Shaq, how many threes did you make in your NBA career?
One more than everybody watching at home.
Good point. But then they didn't answer. How many dunks did you have? Stretch 5? No, we're going inside the big fella.
Thank you, Kenny.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Spurs trail by 10. So with Stoudemire sitting on the bench, this is who Erik Spoelstra has on the floor. Duncan out there with James. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Rose. And it's Ryder in at the 2.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Marion against James. Rose kicks to Duncan. Adebayo the screen. Puts it up from 12. Duncan can't hit. And San Antonio shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Wade outside. Wade muscling it up and in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Duncan. And he finishes nicely on the way. Duncan's got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep beating him. That's just great coaching.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on James. Kareem with the slam.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Rose passes to Adebayo. Here's Ryder. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Rose, no good. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Griffin. And here's Morant. He's covered by Rose. Now here's Morant. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Clock at 6. And here's Griffin. Marion outside. 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Ryder, then the pass to Rose. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to LeBron. Puts it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
There's the pick. Now here's Griffin. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And someone who's averaged 5 assists in a season. Griffin, a great passer in the front court.
And Erik Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Dwayne Wade. Averaging about 18 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
Well, he is consistently stringing great performances together, and when he gets cooking, just keep giving him the ball.
Now here's Rose. He's got 6. To the middle. James in the post. Guarded by Marion. James, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Marion dishes to Wade. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Morant for 3. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Duncan with a screen on Marion. Outside, Adebayo. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Griffin passes to Wade. Here's Marion. Pass to Griffin. It's hauled in by the Heat. At one point, they led by 16. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And Wade now top of the key. Marion outside. Pass to Griffin. Morant outside. Yep, it counts. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
An offensive juggernaut. Really, Morant is capable of getting it done from just about anywhere.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. Miami no good on that time either. To the inside. And it's Morant missing. Miami leading by 4. Ryder, then the pass to Rose. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to LeBron. Back to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes it there.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Adebayo on him.
And they continue to control the glass.
Ryder, then the pass to James. Loads it up for Adebayo. Pass to Ryder. It's stolen by Wade. Goes up. Wade getting it done in transition.
Out in the open floor, Wade can really turn on the Jets.
The Heat have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Heat making a change here. Hayward's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Michael Redd's checked in for Marion. Hayward outside. Duncan with a screen on Wade. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Miami no good on that time either. Spurs trail by 4. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Kevin, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Shot clock at 5. Grant, foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Jim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
LeBron kicks to Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Morant, the bounce pass. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Duncan. Duncan with the screen for LeBron. Back to Duncan. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. The finish and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
Rose passes to Duncan. Duncan with the screen on Red. Outside, Adebayo. Duncan against Abdul-Jabbar.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
Free throw good, Duncan.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And so he makes both from the line. And Morant's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 3. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Wade. Wade keeping his focus.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
To the paint. Here's Griffin. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's James. Red with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Rose against Morant. Back to Red. Wade outside. Griffin a screen on Hayward. Wade bounce pass. It's stolen by Duncan. Pass to LeBron. Hayward outside. Rose sets the screen for Hayward. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wade's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Griffin scores. The assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Rose against Morant. Rose passes to Duncan. Pass to Adebayo. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, foul line down to the baseline. That's where Adebayo does his best work.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Craig, do you like Bam Adebayo?
Oh, what a slam! Clean that up!
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. 1:31 left in the 3rd quarter. Hayward passes to Duncan. over Abdul-Jabbar. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got 20 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Heat in second.
And over the last 10 games, they have done a great job at getting the shots they want and shooting a high percentage.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Harper with the ball. Drummond in the post. Adams defending. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Drummond. Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Stoudemire left side. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Rose. The Heat need to get a shot off. It's good. Stoudemire's got 12 points in the game.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Fred misses. And it's Rose with the ball for the Miami Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Doesn't get it to drop for him. San Antonio trailing here.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Rose against Harper. Morant outside. Driving the lane. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for San Antonio. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. Michael Redd is out there with Marion. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Harper. And it's Abdur-Rahim in at the center position. Wade up top. From the line, Miami grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hayward. It's hauled in by Michael Redd. Redd's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Harper. Down low, Abdur-Rahim. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And you know what makes Abdur-Rahim so hard to handle in that low post is the number of moves he has. It's just a matter of which one is he going to use.
Marbury, good. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Who's watching it? Pass to Wade. And here is Redd. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Duncan. Over Abdur-Rahim. And Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got 22.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Wade. Oh, Dwayne Wade doing damage inside.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Marbury passes to Ryder. Duncan with a screen on Wade. Pass to Marbury. A 3-ball. And Abdur-Rahim pulls it down.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Wade on the wing. It's stolen by Duncan. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Hayward passes to Duncan. Here's Marbury. Here's Ryder. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Here's Abdur-Rahim, defended by Hayward. It's Redd outside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Ryder, then the pass to Marbury. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Ryder. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Wade with the jam.
I mean, what an athlete this guy is. Wade cuts to the rim with such effortless grace.
The Heat trail by 3. And here's Duncan. And Abdur-Rahim pulls it down. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. Pretty nice efficiency there. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Chet Holmgren and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that game against Baltimore, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Oh, to the Adebayo. Marion with the steal. And Griffin, here we go. And stolen by James. Pass to Ryder to the left side wing. Rose passes to Stoudemire. They could use a bucket. A rebound by the Spurs. Griffin's got his fourth rebound in this one. Out to Morant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Heat. 8-point game. Stoudemire outside. And he drives in, and Stoudemire slams it in.
And so agile for his size. Stoudemire excels at seeing openings in the defense and tearing right through.
To the middle. And Kareem throws it down.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Pass to Ryder. There's a screen. Six to shoot. Adebayo with a screen on Morant. Ryder, no good. San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Morant. Back to Griffin. Now here's Marion. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Rose finds Stoudemire. Stoudemire with a screen on Marion. LeBron is doubled. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Griffin. Outside Harper. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's guarded by Adebayo. The hook. Second chance effort. Oh, Kareem strong and focused.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game. Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Harper kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Marion. Three-pointer. Miami grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Rose. Now Stoudemire. Defended by Griffin. And finished off by Rose.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Marion setting the pick for Griffin. Inside. Abdul-Jabbar against Adebayo. And it's Morant missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fades. And that one comes up a bit short. San Antonio leading by 11. It's rebounded by Ryder. James dishes to Rose. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Spurs have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Morant, right side. Oh, what a play inside.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. He's checked in for Stoudemire. Wade, he's checked in for the Spurs. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Morant outside. The three doesn't go. The Heat trail by 13. James outside. Adebayo with a screen for James. The 9-foot shot. Count it. Nice touch.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Puts it up from 15. The shot misses. And so here is Miami. Here's Duncan. James fires. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Unloads from 9. Yeah, count it.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Adebayo the screen. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Spurs.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Morant outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.